Hello. Sorry, I was trying to get everything organized. Not doing a very good job of it. I was running just a little bit late today. So here I am trying to get the stuff organized. Little bits and bobs in here and there. So, hello everyone. I hope everyone's doing okay. One thing that I realized that I've never asked anybody is, where are y'all watching from? I do know that North Carolina is here. I do know that New York is here, because I know two of my members of my guild are there. But I was just wondering where everyone else is from. And so while you're typing that in, I just want to start with a brief moment of silence for Jamaica, because Jamaica just underwent a horrible, unprecedented strike from a Cat 5 hurricane. So let's just give Jamaica a quick moment of silence, if you will, please. Thank you. And also one for Cuba that is currently being hit. So one more for Cuba, please. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, it's really hard to realize the devastation that is being brought on those countries right now. Yeah. So hello, hi from Pennsylvania. Hello, Butterfly Kisses. Hello from New York. Hi, Amira. Hi, Butterfly Kisses. I hope everyone's doing okay. I see that I have 6 people watching right now, which is actually 5 other people, because I'm one of them, because my phone is a moderator and my iPad, my tablet. First thing I want to do is, Amira mentioned a couple times back that she wanted to see some of the clay stuff that I've done. And these are some of the little clay creatures that I've done. They're just little octopi, and they have these little, they're actually glass eyes, and they're just different colors. I just combined 2 or 3 different colors and made these cute little octopi. I was in a very much an octopus making mood, so that's what I did. And the eyes are held in by liquid Fimo, and then the rest of them are just Fimo clay. That one you can really see the liquid Fimo coming out. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you here. So glad you're here with us. Just showing off some of the little polymer clay creatures that I've made. You're welcome, Amira. I apologize that it took me so long to remember to show you my little octopi, but it's 9 balls with the little eyeballs, the little glass eyeballs, because it's just 8 little balls that I squished onto the bottom, and then the one big round ball to make the body. So I was just in an octopus making mood, so this is what came out. So these are my little octopi. They're not baked yet, which is why they're still in this container. They hold for a very long time, because I made those about a year ago. I haven't really done much with Fimo clay since then. So, but yeah, so now you've seen the little octopuses that I made. And the reason I haven't made them yet, which just shows you how badly I procrastinate on things, is I haven't baked them yet because I have, on my patio, I have a series of toaster ovens that I'm going to use to bake them. Hello. Hello, Doris. Nice to see you. But I have toaster ovens on the outside of my house, because I used to bake them on the inside and then realized that there's toxins that are given off when you bake polymer clay. So I wanted to bake it outside in toaster ovens, and the toaster ovens are out there. I've been sourcing them from like thrift stores and, you know, free sales and garage sales and things like that. But I haven't actually hooked them all up yet. I've got 3 of them out there, so I can be cooking 3 different sets at the same time. But anyway, those are my little Fimo octopi. Now, I wanted to show some resin things. Hi, Kelly's Crafts. Good to see you. Sorry I haven't responded, Kelly. I will get to it. It's been a lot these past few days because of what's going on in Jamaica. I'm a very sensitive person when it comes to things like that. And so I've been really, you know, trying to psych myself up and you know, do self-care things. So I will get back with you. Anyway, these are resin, they make bangle bracelets, and I saw these once a very long time ago, but I ran across them again, and I figured I would pick some of these up to do for a giveaway, because most of my giveaway stuff so far has been, it is so sad, I agree with you. But most of my giveaway stuff so far has been for paper crafters, and I thought I'd give away something for resin people, because I know that our guild has resin people. Oh, I'm sorry, Butterfly Kisses. I don't do resin. I am not willing to do the PPE that is required to do resin. I have looked into it, and between what you have to wear in order to sand it down and what you have to wear while you're doing it, and the type of exhaust that you need to have when you're doing resin, it's not something for me. I'm not the kind of person that wants to wear a rebreathing mask. It's just not for me. So but I will be giving away these to the people who do resin. Hello. Hi, Southwest Florida. Good to see you, Pam. So this is something that will be given away as a future giveaway. They were $1 a piece at whatever Ollie's I found them at. And then I also found these, and I've shown these many, many times, but I've never actually shown what they look like because I've never actually opened a box. So I'm going to open these boxes so the resin people can get an idea of exactly what these resin pieces, what these resin molds look like. So they can decide whether or not it's something that they're going to want to look for in their Ollies, or, you know, find a way to get to them if they choose to go down a route like eBay or something else, or swaps or something like that. But yeah, so I've never actually opened these. I've never actually bought any of these. So I was going to open them and show you so that the resin people know what these look like. So here they are. You get 2 molds in this set, and you get one mold that looks like that, and you get one mold that is, oh my gosh, they're identical. I did not realize that they were identical molds. I thought they would be different, but they're not. They're identical molds. So you get 2 of these, and they're called agate coaster molds. So that's what you get in this particular container. And because they've been packed this way, I've always thought that it was 2 different shapes, and it's not. It's the same shape, just doubled over on top of each other. So there you go. That's what you get in that particular package. So now you know. There you go. Hi, Nana Beth. I do want to say thank you very much to Nana Beth for becoming the channel's first member. That is such an amazing thing, and I appreciate you so much, Nana Beth, who usually watch on TV and decided to be more fun this way. Well, this way you get to actually chat. The TV doesn't let you chat, because I watch a lot of YouTube on my TV as well, and I don't get to chat with anybody. Next thing I wanted to open is these canvas panels, and I actually did buy a set of these. I got these for $3.99 for 14 8x8 panels, which is a really good price for canvas panels. And of course it's Arteza, so I already know I'm going to be happy with it, because so far everything that I've opened from Arteza has been amazing. So here we go. Oh wow, look at this. They're actually individually wrapped. So you get one, so if you open up the package and something gets spilled on it, they're actually protected because each individual one has a wrapper on it. So let's get one of these open, and let's see what kind of quality this canvas is. So here we go. So opening it up, and there we go. Got it open up. It does have texture to it, so it is textured canvas. Clean all of those away. And I'm just going to use my little paint pens to see how they work on it. So these are just those little paint sticks that I had from Crayola, and I paid $1.29 a set, and I got 6 of them, and they were in one of my previous lives that I tested them, and it looks like my cat has run away with one of them. It looks like Red has been stolen by a cat. Great! I don't know where Red is. Crafting and cats. Oh, gotta love it. So we'll do something that, we'll do a drawing that I absolutely love making. Well, let's start with blue. So we're going to start with blue. I'm going to push this out just a little bit so I have a little bit more. So you can see the texture in the canvas while I do this. This is one of the, I've been drawing this particular image since I was extremely young. This is one of the first images that I started drawing, and I just absolutely love drawing this image. And these paint sticks work really, really well. I can't get over how well these paint sticks work, in all honesty. So that, and then some of this. There we go. And let's see, let's make blue. So we'll do zip, 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 zip. And what have I not used? I haven't used orange yet, so we'll do this in orange. But that's a nice canvas. That really does, it holds the paint pen or the paint stick really well. That's just cute. There we go. That's the same picture, that's the same image that I've been drawing since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, as my dad would say. It's just an image that I draw because it's easy and quick and it's fun to draw. But there it is right there. And it holds the paint really well. And I'm sure that if I bought some resin pieces but haven't done anything with them. Oh, the long list of things to try out. But yes, Steph with the proper PPE. Yes, Doris. Absolutely. I will. I'll find the red paint stick, Amira. It's on the floor somewhere because it's been stolen by a cat. Because that's what my cats do. And I can't even blame which cat it is because they all do it. They all steal things from me. They're like little pack rat cats. There we go. So we'll do that, get some extra little color in there. But these paint sticks work really well. And I've used very little of it to do any of this. So, you know, nice and stuff. They are paint sticks. They're not crayons. They are actually paint. I believe it's like solid tempera paint or solid poster paint. It's not acrylic, I don't believe. It just says quick dry paint sticks. It doesn't say whether it's acrylic or what it is. One of my big dogs ate a box of crayons. Oh, rainbow poop for a while, wasn't it, Nana? But yeah, they're just paint sticks, and I threw away the packaging for them, but you'll see them in many, many, many of my haul videos. They're the Crayola paint sticks. Did Brucey go to get snipped? No, she goes Friday morning. She goes Friday morning. She's not getting, she's getting her ovaries taken out, so it's not just a snip. It's a cut and a peel and a dig around and a pull out and a swipe kind of thing. It's not going to be fun for her. And in fact, the next week's videos, thank you for asking that, because next week's videos are going to be different because we're not going shopping on Saturday, because I usually do all my shopping on Saturday and then put up the videos during the week. But since Brucey's being fixed on Friday, we're not going to leave her alone the day after she got fixed, because it is a full-on operation to fix a cat, to fix a girl cat. We use paint sticks all the time in preschool I work at. Cool. Nice to see you, Carrie. You're a new person. Welcome to the guild. But yeah, since we're not going to go out. So next week is going to be all crafting and haul videos and things like that. So next week is going to be different. Old chick, but hopefully some treats. Yeah, I agree. Well, it'll be a treat for her to not have to go. She's not gone through heat. She's too young to have gone through heat, but to never go through heat is going to be a good thing for her. And, you know, that's one of the rules of doing business in this household, is that there will be no babies. Any mammal in this household is incapable of having babies. Now, that's just enough said right there. That's just that's as far as I'm going to go with that statement. But yeah, if you're a mammal in this household, there will be no babies. No babies. No babies. All right, so this is another set of pens that I got. These are the ones that that have the brush tip and the fine tip. And I said I wish that I had bought the fine tip ones, this set, before I bought the fine tip ones, because then I wouldn't have bought the other set. But now I have two sets of markers, which just makes my little marker desire all happy. Just means you will have time to play with some of your new toys. Yes, indeed. That's absolutely true, Doris. I will have time to play with my new toys. I want to get my mink back out and start doing some sentiment statements. I want to make my own sentiment statements in like Word or Adobe, and then actually print them off. Now where is it stuck? Oh, boy, this one's just stuck all over the place. There it is. Wow. They don't want people to get into this. Hi, Ruth. Good to see ya. So going through this, hey, I've got 14 people in here. Yay! Welcome, everybody. It's so nice to have you in watching this video. And welcome to all the people who watch after it's live. I get usually somewhere between 500 and 800 views after the live goes back up. Unfortunately, last Friday's live I deleted because, oops. I mean, I can't go any further than that. It asked me if I wanted to delete it, and I hit yes at the same instant that my brain went, no! And since you can't unhit the yes, well, there it was. It was gone. It was totally gone. It went bye-bye. So, yeah. So last Friday's live got deleted, unfortunately. But I'm going to just try some of these. And I just want to see the... No, don't do that. Whatever you're doing, stop. Hearing metal clang in the background is not necessarily a good thing. Let's try making the same thing with the two different ends. All right, let's do the same idea. So I'll start here. The tape can be really annoying. I use an X-Acto knife to remove. Yeah, that's a good idea, Amira. That's a really good idea. Yeah, it is really annoying. When I take it off, I actually stick it to the packaging because I'm not going to throw the packaging away, and that keeps this out of the landfill, these little pieces out of the landfill, and they can just live the rest of their lives on the box. So I found a great set of dual-ended brush markers with different colors on each end at Ross for $4.99. Ooh, at Ross. Very cool. I went into Ross. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that is a beautiful paint end. Oh, I love that. That is just smooth. Oh, wow. This is gorgeous. Oh, yeah. This is nice. This is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, this is definitely, I mean, just for the paint end of these, this is a great set. Since I have two different color greens, I'm going to use both color greens in making the grass and the leaves. I hope you, Potter's wife, I hope you, oh, let's see. I just got home from Ollie's. Hey, Potter's wife. Yes, I commiserate with what Dora said. I do hope you found some great buys. Let's see. Let's make a pink butterfly this time. Forgot to mention they were glitter markers. Oh, even better. Even much, much better. There's the little butterfly or the little moth or whatever it happens to be. And let's make a gray path this time. So that's what they are when you use the brush head ends. And those brush head ends are beautiful. I highly recommend these for the brush head ends. Absolutely. Oh, you got the paper trimmer for $1. Oh, you rock. Congratulations on finding that. That is an epic find, I do have to say. That is very definitely an epic find. What is the name of these? They are called Art Supply Basics Dual Tip Pens, and then it's written in 2 more languages, which I assume are Spanish and French, and it's got 12 pieces, and it's made by American Crafts, so this is an American Crafts brand, but it's called Art Supply Basics, and they're beautiful. They're absolutely wonderful. Our Humane Society partnered with Bristle. We can get our pets neutered or spayed for $25, and it includes first head. Oh, wow. Oh, that is a real blessing. I don't want to say what it's costing us to neuter, well, to spay Drucy. That's amazing. That is really amazing. That is a total blessing. You are absolutely right on that. Wow. $25. That's, that's awesome. All right, so here we go. We're going to draw the same thing again because why not? But this time I'm going to use the pointy ends and see how that works. Oh, wow, look how fine that is. Wow, look how absolutely fine that is. That is beautiful. I was so excited today. We went to Ollie's and found a project. 616 pieces. We are memory keepers shot box to attach this to a shot box. Oh, if I can find one, I will make it. Oh, you found the shot box. Oh, I've heard of those. I've heard of people finding those. Congratulations, Ruth, and congratulations on the 616 box. One of my previous hauls showed the 616 box, and it is amazing. It has an amazing quantity of really beautiful things in it. So congratulations on those. So here we go. Okay, the yellow is very light when you do it with the thin end, which makes sense, but I hope you can see it. I mean, that's really super light right there. I'm waiting to see when it comes up, if you can see it at all. Let me get it a little bit closer. Because remember, my video is about half a minute behind all y'all. So, yeah, not really, but the yellow is there. It's just not very easy to see. So the thin yellow side is very, very light. I'm using the thin yellow side now to darken it up some, and that is working. I can see it better on my end. I don't know if you all can see it better on your end. There we go. Is that better? Oh yeah, you can see it a little bit better now. And then we'll do the green for the stalk. These are great. If you come across these, definitely get these. These are amazing. The yellow is a little light. I would wish that there was a little bit more darkness to the yellow, a little bit more pigment to it, but it's still really nice. So, thank you, Ruth. And then there's the butterfly, and we'll do the path again. Give this one a really long flight path. There we go. So there it is. My little picture that I've been drawing since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, done 3 times, 3 different ways, using 3 different techniques. First one was the paint sticks that I got from Ollie's. The second one was the brush tip end of this Pro Basics set, or this Art Supply Basic set. And then the third one was the fine point end. All across the board, all of these items I would highly recommend. The canvases, definitely. I mean, for 14 canvases for $4, that's an incredible price. That's what, less than 50 cents a canvas for 8x8 canvases. These, I believe, were, what is it? It's on there. It's $2.99. Absolutely worth every penny of that. Absolutely, definitely good stuff. There, thank you, Amira. Like I said, I've been drawing that since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. I don't know where I started, where I picked that up, why I started drawing that. I don't know, but I did. And it's something that I've just drawn. I draw that and the American flag. Those are the 2 things that I can draw really, really well. So here's another one with more little sticky stuff on it. So we'll open these up. This is the glitter cardstock pads that I've been showing. These are 4.5 by 7. So you can cut it in half and get it 4.5 by 3.5. And that's a pretty good size for a card front for an A2 card. If you cut this in half, you get the nice little card front for an A2 card. So this is the normal size of an A2 card. So you get a nice border around it if you cut it in half. And that would be really pretty. So you can get 2 of them for each A2 cards. Thank you, Nana. Oh, I think you were talking to someone else. Oh, love those cards. Thank you. So here we go. These are beautiful. Oh, I didn't oh, okay. Well, let's see. Is it actually 4.5 by 7, or are you dealing with a hole? So, oh, that's centered. So that's what, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you're dealing with a hole. There's a, oh, darn it. There's a hole in one side. So because they did this way, because they have a hanging thing in them, do the glitter rub test. I've rub tested this so many times in stores, and it does not. There is nothing. It does not come off. This is great. I love this stuff. I wouldn't have bought it if it rubbed off. I mean, trust me on that one. I test everything that's got glitter on it before I bring it home, because cats, the last thing I want to do is have sparklies in the cat box. Just no, I'm not into the sparkly cat box. No, I don't want my cat box to go with glitter, glitter, glitter. But these are nice. But now that I realize that there's a hole in it, it actually takes away about 1/2 inch of the usable space. So these are really only 4.5 by 6.5. And then you'd have this little bit here and this little bit here that you can still use for something, but not great. That's kind of disappointing now that I realize that there's a hole that goes all the way through all of them. And I don't know why it didn't even dawn on me that there was that hole there, but there is, and it's in every card. I would have preferred that they stick one of the little plastic tabs on the back of it. And so, I've been hoping to find the glitter paper pad. I did find a couple glitter paper pads, but this is the only glitter paper pad that I have found that doesn't release the glitter. Every other one releases glitter, and I don't do craft COVID. I do have a little bit of glitter running around my craft room because of different things that I have tried. And, you know, before I decided, no, I'm just not doing that anymore. But these are really nice. Now, again, I think I have to take away a little bit of it because of this hole that goes all the way through them. For my 5-year-old grandson who's coming. Oh, definitely get the paint sticks for him. Absolutely, definitely get. I highly recommend these. You know, you put down big piece of paper. If you can find the art journal 11 by 17 ledger size pieces of paper, put that down. And then put another piece of what's it called? The stuff that all kids use. It's not cardstock. It's not, oh, what is it called? Construction paper. Put a piece of construction paper on top of that. That would be really cool. Let them just, let your grandson just go to town on that stuff. That would be neat. I also have this to show. And this I bought at one of the, this was a recent purchase, and I can't remember which store I was at. Like I said, I'm still a little discombobulated with everything that's going on, so my apologies for not being as on top of things as I usually am. I don't remember. I remember that there was one left in this store that was unopened, and then there was another one that was open. And so I picked up one of them because I personally think that I have terrible handwriting. It's been said many, many times that I should have been a doctor. I found some of the individual non-shedding 12 by 12 glitter paper and the quarter sheet and full sheet. Yeah, I found the quarter sheet and full sheet poster boards, and they don't, you're right, Kathy, they don't shed. And I have found some of the 12 by 12 individual ones. Is it still over here? There was one that I showed that I was all excited about and then got all unexcited about. I mean, it's still beautiful. No, I can't find it. It's the one with the gold, the silver and gray chevron on it. I got all excited because I thought there were 2 sheets in it. Turns out it was just a sheet and a piece of cardstock, a piece of plain cardboard cardstock. Oh, you bought one of these lettering pads too? Yeah, see, this is the idea that it works. And you're supposed to do this with brush pens. So I'm glad that I have these brush pens. But it's supposed to teach you how to make these brush pen letters. So you write over what they've given you, and you get the idea of how to make these brush pen letters, like so. And so I bought it because I have terrible handwriting, and sometimes you want to, oh wow, look at that, it's got a piece of tracing paper over the top of it. And it teaches you the upstrokes and downstrokes. This is nice. And then let's see on this one, another sheet of tracing paper. Wow. It's got tips on here. It says slow down and then slow down some more. It's easy to go fast when tracing, but then you will not be developing muscle memory. Each letter should take you at least 5 seconds from start to finish. 99% of my videos are on Instagram are sped up. Look at this. There's a piece of tracing paper over each one of them. Oh, goodness. Sorry about that. This is a really nice tracing pad. You use the thin sheet on top of it to practice. Yeah, it comes with that thin sheet on top of it to practice. That is nice. Look at that. This one even has 3 sheets of tracing paper on top. Each of these look like they have 3 sheets of tracing paper already on top. And Arteza sells those 100-sheet, well, Ollie sells the Arteza 100-sheet packs of tracing paper. So when you're done practicing with this, you could just use one of those sheets of tracing paper from the Arteza brand that they sell at Ollie's for $5 for 100 sheets of tracing paper, and you could still have more to practice with. This is really nice. I am really pleased that I bought this. I did not realize how nice this was when I bought it. I mean, I quickly flipped through the one that was open, but did not realize that there was any tracing paper in it. This is so cool. And then when I get good at this, if I ever get good at it, but we'll say when I get good at this, then I can use all of this as junk journal paper, because that would look so cool in a junk journal to have all the little tracing practice on there. That's cool. This was a cool buy. This was $1. Like I said, I don't remember what store I got it from, but this was $1. Very cool. All right, and then the last thing that I have are these. I know these are going to be good because the last set were, but I'm going to try them anyway. I'm reaching the end of my half hour, and I do, like I said, I like to keep these at half an hour. Anybody who is watching this afterwards, if you are so inclined, please do subscribe to my channel. I am really trying to get to 1,000 subs as soon as possible, and the last time I checked, I was at like 823 or 824, I can't remember right now. But it would be really cool to make 1,000 by Halloween, which I don't think is going to happen. My goal is 1,000 by Thanksgiving, which I do think is going to happen. But the sooner I get there, the happier I'm going to be. Just putting the put pressure on the downstrokes and less on the upstroke. Okay, cool. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah, these are gorgeous colors. These absolutely are. These are again the Everblend Ultra H2O brush pens, and I have a box of them. Oops. I appear to have put them somewhere where I didn't mean to because they're not with the rest of my pens, but I do have a box of them that are earth tones, and now I have these that are the pastels. And they do have the same other ends, but these are different because the other ones were, oh, there they are. These are triangular. And I actually think I like the triangular shape better than the round shape because these are going to roll away on these. Thank you. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that. Please do tell your friends about me. You know, encourage people to, you know, like, subscribe, share, all that other good stuff, make comments. I do have memberships and I do have a Patreon, and there are levels of membership and levels of Patreon that do include Happy Mail, that you will get things in the mail from me that will probably be stuff from Ollie's because, well, I mean, yeah, let's be real about it. It's going to be stuff from Ollie's because I have a lot of stuff from Ollie's now. But, you know, just in case you're interested in that, but there's no obligation to do that in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You know, the likes and subscribes and things like that are wonderful, and I appreciate every last one of them. All right, so we got the wonky bird again. So we're just going to sit here and do this with the blue, and then I'm going to take the lighter blue and see if I can pull them together. Wow, look at that. That is so pretty. I love these Everblend markers. These Everblend markers are just amazing. I really do. Let's try these two colors. I've been buying the art, craft, and baking supplies for my nieces and nephews for Christmas. Instead of wrapping them, I'm going to get a couple big Christmas bags, and they'll reach in and dig. Oh, wow, that's cool. Reach in. Oh, that is a cool idea. Yes, Butterfly Kisses. That's awesome. I keep looking for those markers. I'm keeping up hope. My local store is just now stocking stuff from home. Yeah, keep your fingers crossed, Susan. Absolutely keep those fingers crossed because, you know, these Arteza, I can honestly say that absolutely everything that I have tried from Arteza has been top-notch excellent. I would highly recommend anything from Arteza. I really, really would. I absolutely love everything that I have tried from Arteza. So let's try some of that, and then we'll put a little bit of a darker color on this side. And I'm no artist. I don't do shading well or things like that well, but I can color in between the lines, and that's what I'm doing here, just to show you the way that these colors go together so beautifully. Let's bring some of this yellow in. I do like the triangular shaped ones better, but you know, if this is all I can find, then this is what I will take. Oops, messed that one up. I got inside a little bubble there. But look at that. Look how beautiful that is, and look how vibrant that color is. So far, the only two color sets that I have found are the earth tones and the pastels, and they're beautiful. I did get some of their watercolor paper and is excellent quality. The Arteza, yeah, I've loved everything that I've gotten from Arteza. I mean, just absolutely everything. And I think it's beautiful stuff. This is, I lied. This is the last thing right here. I found a bunch of these at one of the stores on the east coast of Florida. I can't remember which store. And I picked up the blue and the fuchsia. And those were the only two colors that they had, was the blue and the fuchsia. So I picked up one of each of those, and I want to try this out because I've been wanting to try out this glitter spray. And this is Recollections glitter spray. This is quote unquote the good stuff. So let's give this a little shake and give this a little poof. Well, I'm definitely going to have to practice with that, but that is an amazing color of purple. Of course, I completely undid everything that I did on the little wonky bird, but that's gorgeous. I don't see a whole lot of glitter in it, so maybe I didn't shake it up enough, but that's something that I'll need to keep practicing on, because you can't go with just by the very first time you try something, because you might have done something wrong, so you got to give it another chance. None of the stores I've been in have the Arteza yet, but I'll keep looking. Yes, do Butterfly Kisses, absolutely. It's hit or miss as to whether or not there's Arteza in the stores here in Florida. Some stores, it's like scads and hordes of Arteza stuff, and some stores, it's like maybe one or two items, and some stores it's nothing. You can see a little bit of the glitter here in the bigger spots. And thank you for the price comparison on the crayon paint sticks. I finally found them for yes, very good. Yay, Susan. I'm glad I could help. Yeah, I don't understand how the prices are going in that. I don't understand why these are $2.99 in some stores and $1.29 in others, but I will definitely point out any prices that I can to help people out, because I keep saying it, I'm not a gatekeeper. I am absolutely not a gatekeeper. I don't do resin, but I'll point out the resin stuff. I'm really not a watercolor artist other than for my cards. But, you know, I do that. I do some watercolor for my cards, but I still point out all the watercolor stuff that they have, you know, all the other things, the yarn. I mean, I'll point out every bit of fabric and yarn that I find, even though I'm absolutely not a fiber crafter, because I'm not going to gatekeep for y'all. I want y'all to know what's out there, and I want y'all to know what you can find and what you know, what you might be looking for. So, but anyway, that's my half hour. Like I said, I don't want these to go for too terribly much longer than that. I really appreciate everybody who has watched. I really appreciate all the likes and subscribes. If you want to check out the membership or the Patreon, I would be very blessed and honored for that. But do please just consider encouraging people that you know whom are also crafty-minded people who might also be interested in this content. I don't want to just get subs. I want to get subs that are actually going to watch my content and enjoy the stuff that I am bringing to them. So I'm trying to get authentic subscribers to my channel. I usually do adult craft material, but the paint sticks are great for you. Oh, absolutely. Oh, you're quite welcome, Potter's Wife, and you're welcome, Kathy Poof. And thank you very much. There will not be a live on Friday because it's Halloween, and I'm just not going to do one. So the next video will go up tomorrow, and then you won't see me again until the Sunday video. So everybody, I hope you have an excellent, wonderful... Oh, it is showing nicely on the camera. Oh, good. I've been wiggling it around, hoping that you can see something. I see a little bit in some of the spots that are bigger spots. So this is definitely something that I need to practice with in order to get the right coverage on it. But I can definitely see potential in that. So, and it's recollection. So, you know, it's got to be good, or at least you hope it's good anyway. But thank you very much, everyone who watched. And I appreciate everybody. And I hope y'all have a great, excellent rest of the evening if you watch the live, or rest of whatever time of day it is that you watch. If you watch the repeat, I will put the link to the video that has the form for the giveaway in there so that you can enter for the giveaway for the trimmer. And hope all goes well with Brucey on Friday. Thank you so much, Kathy. I do too. We are really concerned about her, but that's just, you know, parents being concerned about their little girl. So the vet that we have is really top notch. So we're comfortable with the vet. We're just, you know, our little girl's going underneath us, the knife. So, but thank you very much. Thank you very much for thinking about sweet little Brucey. And you want the lettering book? I hope you find one, Nanabeth. I really do. So, came in the last... Susan, this live will go back up again. To give it about half an hour for YouTube to do all their little processing thing, and it will come back up again, and it will have in the description the link to the video where you can find the link to the entry form. And my video on Tuesday explains why I do it that way if you want to watch it. And okay, I've said bye like 7 times. Thank you so very much, everybody, for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a great rest of your whatever time of day it is. Bye.